Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Make a Program. Uh, to start things off today, we're going to be working on saving, and I found out the reason that these black boxes appear. It's a well, all basically need to do is take out that equal sign, and it's gone. Because what that does is when I is equal to object depth, then I would plus again, so the new variable would be undefined or the new box added to stage. So now that we're going to begin working on saving, and that's entirely in this. This has nothing to do with the tester. So before we do all that, we're just going to port some of this code. Um, Attachment with box dot symbol. We'll call a function instead. So under root dot object dot box, right? No, under this color we'd say function box loop, and root symbol plus object depth dot on enter frame is equal to box loop. So this is a function box loop, and this will go all the way down here, right above show color. Okay, just format the code. And now inside this box loop function, instead of having root dot this dot on press, and all we basically need to say is this. So copy this, select root dot symbol plus object depth, not box, but root dot symbol object depth, press Ctrl and F, and in the replace value, paste this dot. So, and then just click replace, not replace all, replace, replace, replace. Okay, cancel. So now we can take this box loop, take that out from here, Control X, and put it on the games frame, software. And up here next to unanswer frame, take out the brackets. Let's check and see if this works. So everything still works as planned. That would be able to help us in duplicating items. Um, for the save file, we want to get the code where you test the movie. So just copy and paste and change this from test movie to save document. And we'll make up our own shared object. It will be called the saved, and just change all the tests to save. Take out fs command. um, but that won't be the only thing. This will be to save it. What we'll try to make something to save multiple times. Let's just have this save here, and so we'll call this function when we press button. So I'm just going to duplicate this and make this save button. So this is it. And into the panels, just drag that here. Give it the instance name of save t. And then on the code frame, we can say root dot save t dot unuse, and we call the function save document. Just duplicate this for load documents as well. Just call it load t. Duplicate this document and call it load button, and change it up to look like a load button, and just add that to these panels as well. And call it load t. So now we'll need to make a load function. So just over in this. Out of these two, we don't need test movie again, so we can delete this from here. So just copy this function, load the movie, paste it right underneath save document, and call it load document. Change all this. Change all the tests to save. And the same with the color. Okay. Now to some few things we need to change up. Just go up, no, I'm sorry, down to where this is, and just copy all of this. Um, let's make some. So just paste this here to check. So root that symbol at box. Okay. So width and height, you need to remove these things from here. Only the X and Y will stay. Copy these things, put them on the here. and root dot no. Attachment, we change this to symbol. So root dot symbol plus I, change all of these here to I. Dot box colored width, and instead of object width we say LMFP save dot W. That's its width, and this is the height. Width, height, because if you go up here we see that as width and that's a height. Again, go here and change all these things from object to symbol. No. Yes. Change all of it to symbol. And that means you'll have to change it up here in save document as well. However, do not change it in test movie, or we'll have to go to the other file and change it there. So we just change those things to symbol, and this is object width again. Change that to AW for width and H for height. Now what we're going to deal with is color. Change root dot object to symbol. So this is the color, and it is changing by its color. One last thing, just remove these three things from here now and format. Under this set RGB, you say root dot symbol plus I is equal to box dot unenter frame. I'm sorry, is equal to box. Okay, let's see if we have any last things we want to say or change. Not a no. So now let's try and test this. So if we do whatever we can do, and save file, it is saved. Let us try and load it. So load file, it is loaded. So that is how you use basic save and load. DaniCoder uses a lot of different things to be able to save to many different objects, and it's more like a unlimited method. So I might do that in the next tutorial. But for now, let's go over what we had today. We went into the tester and took off an equal sign because I is equal to object start. If I is less than object depth, I would increment by 1. But we don't want to say if object depth is 13, that means that there's only 13 objects in the game. Well, more like 3 because object start I always make a start at 10. So there's 3 objects in the game and it's 13. So I is less than 13, which is 12, I plus plus again, and it will become 13, and draw the third object. And then it check if I is less than object again, but it's not, it is equal to object, which is 13. But if there was equal, it will say less than or equal to. So is I less than or equal to object? Yes. So if it's 13, it will be equal to, so it will become 14, and 14, there's no defined boxes. So that would return undefined, and that's why there was a black box there. Well, that's all we got to explain, but you already know we made 2 new functions and buttons. So if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.